We visit every site throughout KMI, going all the way up from North End, from Wilton, all the way down to probably, where's the closest one?
Accrington maybe.
Accrington, Burnley, Blackburn, just all throughout the northwest.
Over the last 9 months, we're very proud of the results that we've achieved, of the rapport we've built with the site management team and with the operatives.
We go around to each individual site from KMI.
We sign in, introduce ourselves to the site management team, see what the activities of the day are, see how their behaviours affect the workforce on that day, that they've got everything in place, that their communication with the workforce is good. With the permission of the management team, we walk around inside, see how the lads are behaving.
We basically see that they're doing the things they should be doing.
Acknowledge the good work that they're doing, and if there is little things that we need to talk about, we talk about them.
Every issue that we do come across, it gets sorted and ironed out on site, and it gets left on site, which nothing gets dragged back, no paperwork gets fed back to the company and things like that. The only thing we work on is trends. If there's any behavioural trends that are starting up, and that's the only thing that gets fed back.
I think we're good communicators, we're good listeners.
You build rapport is one of the main things that we have to do
Exactly,
first.
yeah. That's one of the key things, building rapport, getting the trust of the people. And if there's little things going wrong, seeing what part of their behaviour makes them do that thing. And then instead of working on a big thing, you're working on little bits, and people don't feel as intimidated.
We can appreciate what's actually happening out on site, because for myself and John, we're both lads off the tools. With the training that we've had through the coaching process, it gets us to eliminate which parts of behaviours it is, whether it's attitude, beliefs and values, all things like that.
We're not such a threat to people. They understand where we're coming from and the benefits of them changing that little bit of behaviour. I can go on any site or go into any environment. I've got my goggles, I've got my earmuffs, so I'm prepared for every eventuality.
If you walk the talk, as in if you go outside and you don't tell somebody to do something you're not prepared to do yourself, same with the goggles and the earmuffs. If you've got the stuff on yourself, people can't really not do it because you're doing it yourself. If you give them the option, it comes down to their choice. If they choose to do something their way, then it's more likely to stick with them. Because if it goes back to the old headmaster trick, if you're told what to do over and over again, it gets to the case of some people rebel against that, or as soon as your back's turned, they just revert straight back to form.
When we started as our role as behavioural safety coaches, one of the first things we noticed was the difference between subcontractors and people working direct for KMI, that KMI were so far in front because they're so safety conscious. And it's not the fault of the subcontractors, it's the culture that they were in, the environment that they've worked in. But slowly but surely, they are really coming up to pace with what we're doing, what we're trying to achieve. They can see the benefits and they're really taking it on board.
Up to now we've achieved over 2 million accident-free man-hours, which is a massive achievement in itself. At the end of the day, you're making sure they come here to earn a bit of money and get home safe at night in the same condition they come to work in.